Hi everyone, it's Bess McCarty coming today to speak especially to the distributors of Advocare who've recently gone through a change and a shock, but also to everyone who's going through a loss or a transition. So this is for everybody, but especially the Advocare distributors. I am Bess McCarty. I am a coach for network marketers, also called the Shrink of MLM, which is the hat that I am speaking for you today. I've been a body-mind therapist for 30 years. I coach and counsel network marketers. Today I want to share some coping strategies for Advocare distributors and some self-care tips and help in transitioning to what's next for you. And if you don't know, Advocare on Friday announced that they're going to become a direct sales company after 25 years of service in the profession with their products and their multi-level marketing plan, which is now going to direct sales. And this is affecting hundreds of thousands of distributors. Hello, Teresa, welcome. So glad you're here. Another heart person. So this is really speaking from the heart. So the distributors in Advocare are right now going through shock, maybe even some, feeling lost, like where do I go now? What is my home now? What are my next steps right now? So whether you're an Advocare distributor who's been in it a long time, maybe the whole company's history, or whether you've just been in it a short time, the shock is real. It's a huge change. And whether you're a 6 or 7 figure earner who has suddenly seen their whole income disappear, or whether you are a short-time person or a part-time Advocare distributor who has been relying on this for the grocery money or to pay for their own product, which you still can do, of course, as a direct selling person. So many Advocare distributors are still continuing to do that, of course, because they love the products and they love helping people with the products and they depend on them. However, I'm addressing the people who have lost their larger income, their residual income from training and sponsoring other people. So would like to share with you. Hello, Steve, welcome. Hello, Saeed. Glad to see everybody here. What I'd like to do with you is share some kind of emergency self-help techniques, speaking as a therapist. So immediately when you go through a loss, a shock like this, first of all, I want to give you some empathy for this. Not hard, not easy, but there is good things on the other side. But for now, just to survive, at the moment, a tip is to breathe. Did you know that science has proven that you cannot breathe deeply and be stressed at the same time? So just take a breath. Don't do anything rash. Just give yourself time to settle in and do some self-care things. What I recommend is do your spiritual practices, whatever that is to you, whatever that means to you. Be sure and hold on to those. For some people, it means being in nature and doing what grounds them and centers them. Go barefoot on the beach, go walking on the beach, be in nature, be in the woods. Hug your dog. If you have a pet, let your pet help heal you. If you have a good friend, let them know how you're feeling and that you could use a hug. Let someone take you out to dinner. Let someone do something for you if they want to. Let them, and ask them just to be a listener, perhaps. But remember to eat good. Remember, eat your best. Eat to support yourself right now, not things that are going to work against you, not foods that will work against you. So eat good things, do loving things, be with your family and good friends right now, eat healthy meals, take walks, write out your feelings. Write out your feelings and needs, your fears, about money or anxiety, or how am I going to take care of my family now? Write out your anxiety, your anger, even if you're feeling numb, just write out your feelings and your needs. And then do routine things. They say that there's an ancient saying said, when times are tough, chop wood and carry water. Because those routine self-care things that you can fall into, make your bed, do the dishes, clean the house, do lawn care, do house care, do the laundry, just take care of yourself, cook a meal, Those routine things can help to ground you out. You can get a massage. Now, as far as sensibleness, you can get a job if you need to take care of the bills right away. I know you guys have a couple of months before the changes go into effect, but you can do this. There's yeah, this would be a time to again take that breath, take a pause, do these lovely things for yourself. This is not a time to make rash decisions. You don't need to find a solution right away, but believe me, there is a solution to every single problem. And if you relax, just let the solutions come in time and know that everything is going to work out for you. Nothing worthwhile ever comes easy. And so this is a test. This is a test and a purification to get you to your next level and your next step, whatever that may be. If it helps to know, there are, gosh, so many people have gone through so many losses. Eric Worre spoke about rebuilding 8 times, rebuilding his business. Milarepa, the ancient Persian saint, actually was taught by his teacher and his student. He had him build a house, and once he was done, he said, now tear it down and rebuild it. And he did that several times. So don't think that if you have one failure and one disintegration, that you have to, that means the end of you. Just know that everyone successful has repeatedly had to face failure and rebuild many times. This has happened to Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie, who wrote Think and Grow Rich. When I read a bit about his biography, I was just floored by how many devastating setbacks he had that could have wiped him out. One of them would have wiped him out, for good, but it didn't. Any one of those, I wonder if I would have survived those, but he didn't let it get to him. He just he rebuilt and rebuilt and rebuilt and came back and overcame those stronger each time. Some friends of mine in California were among the 8 friends years ago who lost their house in a fire. But their response to that was my favorite of all of them. They just said, okay, now we can begin with a clean, fresh slate. Most of my friends, the worst part of that was losing the childhood pictures of their kids when they were little. But they said, well, this will just force us to relate to them as they are in the present. And they did rebuild. They rebuilt fantastically. But they said, okay, now it's a clean slate. And another person had the same reaction. He goes, okay, now I don't have to tend to those piles of paper that I really didn't want to get to. Now I can't. So it was a fresh, clean start, and they rebuilt. So this may not be something that you can hear right now, except that there are good things ahead. Just wanted to let you know. I have been searching how I can help Advocare distributors. And so what I'm doing, I have started a support group for you, a Facebook group called Advocare Distributor Support Group, new. And when you join there, you can get a phone number to call in to a weekly support group that I'm doing by phone. And it's going to be Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for all Advocare distributors. So when you can get that number when you go to that Facebook group and join, because it'll be just for you. So it's a closed group, and be glad to welcome you on that call. It's going to be that call is simply going to be to support feelings, to air your feelings, just to have a place to get them out of you, and listen. I'll be guiding you through that, and a place for support, mutual support among Advocare distributors. I'm not in a network marketing company. I'm a generic coach. I was full-time for years. I have built many times in my life and lost. So I can speak from experience, the stages of grief. Would love to help you through, be here for you with your feelings and self-care methods and support on that Monday night call. That'd be Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And you are welcome to join the Facebook group and get that number just for Advocare distributors. It's a closed group. So the Facebook group again is Advocare Distributor Support Group. I hope that this helps. That's what I'm here for. Shrink of MLM. This is what I do. So thank you. And Teresa asks, is there a place to donate assistance? I'm not sure. Maybe there will be one set up, but if I discover it, I'll put it in my group, and I can put it in Samantha's group. She started also a group for Advocare Distributors. So we'll get that word out. And thank you. That's a real good thought. Thank you all for watching today. If you know Advocare Distributors, would you share this with them? I'd really appreciate that. That there's help and support being set up right now for them. They're not alone. We're here for them. And thank you very much for sharing and for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.